Hello there everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Siddesh Vadgaonkar and I am here with this video to demonstrate about my application. So I have developed an application which will help the people of Melbourne to find a restaurant or cafe in some busy suburbs of Melbourne like the Melbourne CBD, the West Melbourne, South Bank or some other busy suburbs. The main features or my main focus is my application will provide you with a number of restaurants and cafe in a particular suburb. So the user just needs to enter the name of the suburb and hit the go button, and then he'll be able to get the list of all the restaurants in that particular suburb. Secondly, people are choosing nowadays and they are quite particular about the sitting type. So some of them love sitting indoor, some of them love sitting outdoor. So the user will be able to personalize their results based on this stuff. The lastly, user will be able to see the location of all the restaurants on a map, or he'll be able to see the list of the restaurant along with the details. So going with any of this flow is up to user, so user is able to choose between the list and the map for seeing all the results. So before going with the application, I just want to show you about the data which I'm currently working. I'm currently stored all my data on the local storage in the form of a JSON file. So as you can see here, this is a cafe and restaurant data.json. So this file holds about like 1,000 records. For example, this is a single record for a restaurant. You can see here the name of the restaurant along with the address, and then you can have the suburb, the type of service it is, the sitting type, the number of seat, and the location coordinates. So let's start with the application now. So this is the home screen of my application. As you can see, I've provided one text box here so that the user is able to enter the suburb. So these are the filters. As I told you, user will be able to personalize their results according to the sitting type. So I love sitting indoor or the outdoor, and then the show result as. So as I told you, user will be able to view the results in the form of a map or a list. Lastly, there is a applied filters label which will just show the user what filters he has applied. So if it's outdoor and list, then he will show the filter here. So currently I will just keep it as indoor and list, and I will not enter any input here, and I will just hit the go button. So now as you can see, this is one type of error handling mechanism, and the user will be shown a message here that please add some input. Now for example, user enters some special characters instead by mistake, and just hit the go button again, then he'll be again prompted with the message like numbers and special characters are not allowed. So this is some error handling mechanism. Let's go with the queue as location and setting the filters as indoor and list. Let's hit go, and bam. Now as you can see here, there are currently no restaurants and cafe in queue. So the user will be shown with an alert saying that there are no restaurants or cafe in queue, and when you hit the go back button, he'll be again taken to the previous screen. Now let's try with some another suburb like the South Bank. I will have the sitting type as outdoor and results in the form of list. So let's go with the list flow first, and then I will show you what is the map flow. So when now the user hits go, the user will be able to see the list of restaurants along with the details. So what I've done here is that I've created some expandable cells because I didn't wanted some unnecessary transitions for user for going from one screen to another just for viewing some details. It will be quite annoying. So these are the names of the restaurant, and when I click on one of them, as you can see, I'm able to view the details of the restaurant. Like this is a cafe and restaurant, the address, the total number of seat, and the sitting type. This cell will also hold a button called the navigate. So when you hit this navigate button, you will be able to go to the navigation screen here. So the first and the foremost work which I've done on navigation screen is that I'm asking permission of user to access his location. So this prompt is here for this purpose. So currently we will just choose allow once. Now consider one scenario. You are able to see the route from your location to any other place if the internet is on. Now just I will switch off my internet, and when I click the get directions button, whoops, it will show you an alert saying that please enable your internet to get the route and try again. So this is like one of the messages the user must see if he's accessing the location, then the internet is most important thing. So I will just hit OK. I'll enable my Wi-Fi button once again. So this is currently my simulator. So for the simulator, you must always simulate a location. So for example, I'm simulating my location as Q from here. So this is the option from where you can simulate the location. So I'm setting my location as Q. Now I'll just go for the app and I'll just hit the get directions button. And now as you can see, you're able to see the route from your location, which is Q, to that particular hotel, which is the Blue Train Cafe. So this is my working of the application when you go through the list view. So now let's go with the map view. So currently I'll again set the suburb as queue, and I will see the setting type as indoor and results in the form of map. So let's see if there are any outdoor preferred restaurants in queue with the help of a map. Now when I, so sorry, indoor preferred restaurants with the help of a map. So when I click on go button, and bam, so there are no cafes and restaurants in queue, also with the setting type as indoor. So when you hit the go back button here, the user will be again taken to the map previous page, sorry. So now let's add here suburb as Melbourne CBD. So the setting type will be indoor, and as we decided, we'll go with the map now. So when I hit the go button, now I'm able to see all the restaurants and cafe in Melbourne and CBD. As you can see, there are a number of restaurants and cafe here. So at a single time, I'm plotting about 600 to 700 restaurant locations here. And as you can see, when I'm driving through the map, my app is not at all freezing here. The app is running smooth, even I'm plotting about 600 to 700 locations at a single time on a single map. So when you zoom in and when you click one of the pins, so you'll be able to see the name of the hotel or the restaurant along with the information disclosure button. So when you hit this button, you will be again taken to the navigation screen, but now you will be not able to see the permission dialog box because you have already granted the permissions when we are going to the list view. So if the internet is again switched off, and if you try accessing the location, then there'll be again an error prompting that there is no internet. Just click OK, turn on the internet once again, and just hit the get directions button. You'll be able to see your route from your location to the Portland Hotel in the Melbourne CBD. So this is the working of my application. Thank you and have a nice day.